this day of information and misinformation, a group of, should I say, young people, young media personalities are trying to do something about it. Let's talk about the Ghana Report Summit for this year. In the studio with me this morning is Adib Sani, project coordinator, and Patrice Amegashi, also project coordinator for the Ghana Report Summit, which is the inaugural summit for this year, 2024. Adib, tell me briefly, what is the Ghana Report Summit all about?
Well, thank you so much for the opportunity. The Ghana Report is an online news portal that is committed to getting an informed engagement on national and even international issues. We have come to realize that Ghana has made giant strides so far as our democracy is concerned, especially since the inception of the Fourth Republic. We have enjoyed multi-party democracy. But there's no room for complacency, because we do also know that one of the biggest threats we face so far as the upcoming elections is concerned is the issue of misinformation and disinformation. We do know we are in a digital age, the age of deep fakes, when not just your voice is replicated, but even a video of you can be replicated and put out there. And there is not so much of...
Let me just interject and say, we here at the Multimedia Group have not been spared that. There have been series of videos that have been circulating around. They use your face and they just put some words there to sell some drugs.
Absolutely.
You know?
I've seen it.
Most of us have been victims.
I've seen it before.
So
I've seen that before. And I think you issued a disclaimer in that regard and all that. So it poses a big threat to our democracy. So we saw the need to take the initiative to organize this summit that would bring together policymakers, experts, politicians, communicators, and all that, under one roof to explore strategies to deal with the issue. And it's coming on at the Kempinski Hotel on the 1st of August. This year.
All right. So, Patrice, you tell me about the theme for this summit and how you arrived. I know you've given us a background to what Ghana Report does and why you think this is necessary, but talk to me about the theme and what influenced the choice of that particular theme.
First of all, my name is not Patrice Amegashi. Oh. Yeah.
I thought that was your name.
No, my name is Philip Boateng.
Don't mind him.
Is this, are you trying to drive at misinformation or something?
So that is the point. So you introduced me as such. Now, when I came in, I looked quite hostile. I didn't want to engage because I knew you were going to ask me a lot of questions, then it's going to be smoother. So I just decided to alienate myself a little bit. So when you mentioned the name, why were you so confident? Because it was given to you by who?
My producer, right.
And because you trusted your producer, you didn't even ask me. You just went ahead to mention it.
But I did, well, but I did check. I checked who's Patrice and who's Adib.
Absolutely,
so
you confirmed.
So because of the trust
journalist,
in him, you mentioned it.
Yeah.
You get it. So that is what happens when you trust somebody and they send information to you and then you repost.
I get what you mean.
So sometimes it's because of the trust you have in somebody. You're believing that, oh, this post just came to my mobile phone. So let me also just repost it to somebody thinking that it is right because the person is someone who is trustworthy. You are misinforming. But you didn't have the intention of hurting me or the person to whom that it was delivered at. So that is misinformation.
Right.
Now, disinformation is you deliberately going out there to put out some information that is supposed to taint the image of somebody.
Like we see in our political propaganda and all that.
That is the reason that in the run-up to the elections, we are saying that, no, all these things must be curtailed. We may try as hard as we could to nip this thing in the bud, but for the kind of politicians that we have, and the kind of commentators that we have, and the kind of, so to speak, digital system that is running currently with people doing wrong imagery and putting some text to it, we're trying hard to try and say, okay, let's put up something, people, you know? So getting the IGP there, getting the...
In fact, let's do that. Let's talk about the lineup. I see that it's what I would call star-studded, you know, with politicians and high-profile personalities.
Absolutely.
Walk me through some of the people you have coming on the 1st of August at Kempinski. Who are some of the people coming? I see the photo of the president.
The president is part of it, So okay, let me just...
There you have it on your screen.
Yes, exactly. Estelle, there's Anas Arimia Anas. There's the IGP in there. And then there's that representation from the political parties. So both NDC, NPP clearly represented there. There is the Gamanche also in there.
And our very own Evans Spencer.
Exactly. They'll be there. Because of the institutional memory they've had in this, covering elections way back from 1992 all the way up until this time. So you would ask yourself, why would people deliberately go out there to do it? Sometimes you may not be able to stop these things. But from the experts who are going to show up, what they're going to tell us is that, how would you be able to curb it?
Okay, so let me give you each 30 seconds or a minute to speak directly to our audience, inviting them to attend this summit because, I mean, you are the ones organizing. They would love to hear from you why they should even make the time. Is it going to stream online?
It's going to be live, but
talk to us about that.
Strictly by invitation.
Oh, so it's not open?
Yes, it's not open to just everybody. But the point is that you can send us a WhatsApp. No, it's not paid. It's free. Okay. It's free.
You can send us a WhatsApp.
So here's the WhatsApp number that
on 053 877 4944. 053 877 4944. You send a WhatsApp message with your name and profession. We have a review committee that would look into it and will definitely refer it. But it's important to also mention that this event is convened by our visionary boss, Rashida Sani. She is the CEO of the Ghana Report, which is a subsidiary of the Isaiah Group of Companies, which she is the group CEO of, and she is the convener.
She'll be speaking at the event.
She'll be speaking. So all those who matter, especially the media, you are the fourth estate, and you play a very critical role in disseminating information, which has a direct
fact-checking.
Fact-checking. And the problem is, how many of our media houses fact-check?
Right.
So this event would also seek to outline strategies on how media houses can do their work and do it better.
Okay.
But we are also in a digital age, by the way. I mean, citizen journalism. Someone can wake up in the morning, pick up a phone, and have more followers than even a TV station. All right, and we're bringing all of these bloggers also and making them go through that process of fact-checking. So in the end, the process, there will be confidence in the process. Our electoral system would have the integrity it deserves. And in the end, whatever outcome it is would reflect the true will of the people of Ghana.
Thank you so much for that. So, Mr. Megashi,
yes,
or Mr. Nota Megashi, you have your 30 seconds, 1 minute now to get into, invite our audience directly.
Well, information is right, information is out there, but not just every information must be consumed. That is simple. Don't just consume any information. Now, sometimes you may find it difficult because you think that, well, it is coming from this station or that person that I listen to. When you watch the streaming live of this program on the 1st of August, that will be coming to you from Kempinski Hotel, you would understand what it takes, not to rush to get the scoop or not to rush to propagate what somebody else has formulated about someone to scale them. You have to learn a lot more and be meticulous. Being the first to send news or information out doesn't mean you are the one who is factual and authoritative. Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much. That is Patrice Amegashi, Project Coordinator, and Adib Sani, also Project Coordinator for the Ghana Report Summit, the inaugural Ghana Report Summit 2024, on a theme dealing with misinformation and disinformation, election 2024. And if you want to attend, simply send them a WhatsApp on. I'll give you the chance to repeat the number again.
Okay, so Adib will get the number.
Yes, I'll repeat the number. And the number is 053 877 4944. 053 877 4944.
Thank you so much. And there's still more coming your way on the AM show. Quickly before we wrap up, I'll be right back in a jiffy. Stay tuned.
Thank you.